Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this emergency stream. I just had to do it because this Tottenham versus Chelsea game is just beyond a joke. It's beyond parody. I don't know what I'm witnessing, to be honest with you. I've never seen so many incidents this season, let alone in this one game. It has been absolutely crazy. I can't even bother to change. I'm just in my dressing gown because I've been lying on my bed watching this, listening to Mark Goldbridge while watching the game. And I cannot believe what on earth is going on in this particular fixture. This game week has been an absolute joke. And I thought, okay, from a Sky Fantasy Football aspect, this could actually be quite profitable, this fixture, because I've got Poro, Romero, Maddison and Son as my captain. Now, I've got Poro and Son only, because Maddison's gone off with an injury, Romero's been sent off, you've then had Van der Heck has gone off with a hamstring injury. The poor bastard, he looked in absolute agony. The referee's lost complete control of this game. Players are just doing whatever the fuck they want because they know the referee ain't going to be doing anything. The Son offside goal is a fucking joke. I mean, I fucking hate offsides, which are essentially a hairline. Son scores is 2-0 and Tottenham are going on to win this game 4 or 5. They're scoring 4 or 5 goals. 30 seconds later, you have an incident in which Sterling goes running up the pitch and then scores, but it's not allowed because of a handball. You then get an incident regarding Romero kicking out. Did he kick out? Did he not kick out? You've got the doggy diving in with 2 feet onto Sterling, who pulled out. You had then the Romero red card in which he's followed through with his foot. You then had the fucking Cole Palmer of all the fucking players to fucking score. It's Cole Palmer. You then had a Casado, the goal disallowed because Jackson was in slightly offside because he was in the line with the pissing goalkeeper. Have I missed anything? This is fucking mental. And like I say, I'm not going to piss about here. From my personal point of view, it's the fact that it's from... I'm priding myself this year on actually doing quite well in Sky. It's by pure luck, but I'm actually quite happy at the fact that I'm doing okay in the game. And today, I could have gone top of the Burnley Mini League because I had 4 assets playing. My captain was Son, and I thought, if everything goes to plan in a 1-0, I mean, they're just showing it here. This Casado disallowed goal. It's a tiny bit of his heel and his bum crack, for fuck's sake. Offside. Yeah, so... I thought, well, if I get a clean sheet tonight, I've got Poro, Romero, maybe Son scores, which he had done, barring that stupid, ridiculous offside. And Maddison may do something. I mean, it just sums up this game week has been it went from real high hope to where Man City are 3-0 up at half time, and you're like, all right, then it's really annoying that Haaland's done nothing. I get it, he's done fuck all. I appreciate the fact he's done nothing. But there's a chance he could do something in the second half. Nothing, because he's subbed off. Brilliant. Okay, here we go. Let's watch the Luton versus Liverpool game. Shitting ourselves that Salah's going to do something. Does nothing. In fact, he was virtually anonymous in the whole game. So then you move on to Monday evening where Dan has got Romero. You've then got, I think it's Gary Monday has got Van der Heck. You've then got, what's his face? Sahil that's got Son captain. I've got Maddison over Jason. You've got Blonde who's got Poro. But then you've got Harbour boy Gary, who's got Sterling. And everything has gone completely against anything you could fucking imagine. And I legitimately cannot get my fucking head around what the fuck Michael Oliver has been doing in this fucking game. Yeah, alright, the VAR has to do its job, I get all that. Despite whether I agree with the decisions or not, it's happened. But it's because Michael Oliver is not taking control of this match. The players can see this. It's a London derby. It's high intensity. This game was potentially on course for the game of the season. Brennan Johnson looks fantastic and he's the perfect fit for Tottenham. James said it last night on Planet FPL. He said, because he was asked a question by Tom from Who Got the Assist, it was, what players can you see in the next couple of months, which we're not talking about now, that could become a real good fantasy asset? And James said, genuinely, Brennan Johnson. He's looked fucking quality tonight. Absolutely superb. And now, it's 1-1, Tottenham down to 10 men, and just complete chaos, even just towards the end of the match. You know, Colwell getting a yellow card, Jackson getting a yellow card. What are you guys saying in the chat? Let's see. Let's see what people are saying, because this has just been an absolute fucking farce. Hello, Ray. Thank you for the membership. Thank you, pal. Hey, Nick. Is it Nick or James tonight? Hello, mate. Anguilla saying it's a Spursy thing. James L. FPL season is bonkers. Seems to be my players are hot and cold constantly. Well, to make me feel good, John Kerr is saying, I've got Palmer, Wan-Bissaka, Mitchell on the bench. Annie Max thinks there's going to be more sendings off. Max Roberts saying he's loving this. I mean, I'll be completely honest with you. I was bored out of my fucking mind before this match was happening. And essentially, I just thought, I'm going to go down an Elite FPL memory lane. It turns out that this Saturday is our 5th birthday. So I messaged Dan and Jason and I just said, look, I think we should be streaming on Saturday evening. And I was just, to be completely frank, I was actually looking at the chat, and there's a lot of people from 3 years ago. So I was looking at streams from 2020, and there's a lot of people that are still with us to this day. To name off the top of my head, Kickus, Andre D, Firetog, Dread FPL, Brew, Paulie. That's just off the top of my head right this second as I'm speaking out loud here. And it really does, without getting too emotional and too nostalgic, but it kind of brings back reasonings as to why me and Jason do the shows and why we love the shows. And in fact, funny enough, the reason why I actually went on this nostalgic look back is not because seems to be my word of the day, an egotistical arsehole, but it was actually to do with the fact that, so whether you're aware or not, on Twitter you get a lot of bots that like tweets, and at the moment it's typical what would you call it? The female model bots that automate liking your video tweets. And I was on Elite FPL Twitter, which is very, very rare. I was just retweeting something, and I was like, "What's that about?" I don't remember seeing a comment like that, and it was from 3 years ago, and it was actually John Harris. He had clipped a moment from a stream. Danny, who's still part of the Discord now, Danny95, and he was talking about how his defence was going to be getting 50 points. And Jason's just like basically taking the piss as he always does. And this was the start of the season in game week. I think it was like game week 1 or 2. From, like I said, from 2020. He had Robertson, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Matty Cash, and I can't remember who the other 2 were. And to be completely frank, when I look back at our streams and everything, and I do get like a sense of joy out of what we've done with this community and why we do this and what people enjoy about what we do and how we engage with others and how we get everybody involved and want this community to grow as it is in an organic fashion where people feel like they're involved. And, you know, like I said, I was speaking to Ray privately via WhatsApp, and you know, he was making the point about did you enjoy the meets, etc., and I just went into a lot of detail about what I enjoyed about it. I do appreciate the kind words that people said on the video I released earlier. If you're unaware, I released a video that I recorded this morning where I was talking about my experience going to the Planet FPL Live yesterday, and my takeaways from it. It was all positive, you know, and I really, really enjoyed the experience. And like I said, I'm very envious of the likes of FPL Juice and Planet FPL and whomever else likes to do live shows. I know, I don't listen to their stuff, but I know that the Always Cheating podcast is coming all the way from New York. It's in New York, they're based, but coming from America. We've already got a substitution. Cucurella is coming on for, I think, Colwill, I think. Yep, Cucurella's coming on for Colwill in the second half. Yeah, and I am very envious of what these people do, because they have got these communities and they are able to produce a live show in front of a small audience. And when you're involved in these events, or when you're involved within a community, we as the individuals, like Jason, you know, when I messaged him about the fact that we're 5 years old this Saturday, 5 years old on Saturday, it's mad to think that we've created something so big and yet we haven't done anything with it. Because as I said to the guy last night, regarding when he came forward to me and he expressed his opinion on why he values what me and Jason do, and it really hit hard, if I'm honest with you. Already Chelsea trying to take advantage of Tottenham's high line. By the way, Tottenham are really playing a dangerous game. Sterling on the left-hand side. If he doesn't get anything tonight, Gary will be very, very, very disappointed if Sterling gets nothing tonight. But yeah, when this gentleman came forward and spoke to me about the effect that myself and Jason have on him, it was very humbling, and it was very hard to take, because as I keep stating, it's very, very rare when you're in a situation where individuals will talk about you in a positive light. And without getting too morbid, but the only time when human beings actually tell the truth is, we got to go, Palmer there, effort, just wide. Gallagher into Palmer, left-footed effort, just wide. The only time people tell truths to each other or about somebody, and without wanting to get too morbid, is unfortunately when someone passes away. And I'm sure it was Arsene Wenger. I think Dan was the one that told me this, but Arsene Wenger was the one that said that when he left Arsenal, and he had a load of tributes paid towards him, he said that it was like being at his own funeral. And I think he shed a lot of tears, because he didn't realise how much of an impact he had on individuals. And you can apply that to anybody that creates content, especially when you're in a space where, look, without going over the same line, we are a small channel, but we have got a very large community, and I will blow smoke up Jason's arse because he's the one that made it into what it is. And because of him, this community has grown to a point of where, I think we could do a live show at some point. And it is, like I said, it is things like last night where, Gary made a point on Discord. He said, look, I'm glad that you really enjoyed your evening yesterday. And, a minute here, Tottenham on the break at the moment. Can Sarr get it onto his son? Oh, no, he can't. Was that Basuma? I think it was Basuma. No, it was Sarr. Yeah, it was, Gary was saying about how I finally had a bit of faith in the human race last night. Because like I said, it was actually, nice actually going out and socialising with light-hearted people and just having a laugh with, for instance, Dread FPL or Ricky Saunders as a couple of examples. And meeting these individuals and, without wanting to repeat what I said in the video, but it's just, I listened back to the video and you do reflect on things. And it's why, like, for instance, with comedians and everything, they practice their stand-up, don't they, on their own and in front of, maybe one person or whatever, and you kind of craft your work. And when I was listening back to the video, there are a few hiccups here or there which you make, but when you're kind of recording it live and you've got no editing software or whatever that you want to use to edit that bit out. You do say a few bloopers, like the bit where I was talking about James from Planet FPL, and essentially what I was trying to get across is that the guy's short, but I'm really, really tall. I'm very tall and I've got very long limbs. And my point I was trying to get across was my arm is probably longer than James at the moment, Sterling in the box at the moment. Can he get a shot? I know he gets it across to Cucurella, blocked. And Poro can clear. It doesn't go out for a corner. But yeah, the point being is that my arm is probably longer than James in height. Obviously, I'm saying that from a sarcastic, comedic, observational point of view, but I'm fully aware how tall I am. And I was trying to get the point across that, look, these guys were putting on as Cucurella's free at the moment on the left-hand side, puts it into Sterling. Cucurella's still free. Can he get back to Sterling? No. Goes for a long-range effort. Vicario collects. Yeah, and I was making the point that, look, I'm not going to be harassing James and Serge while they're trying to put together a podcast live and everything. And obviously they're going to be really, really busy. And I received a very kind message from Dan FPL fella, and he just said, look, I want to apologise for not Gallagher on the ball at the moment. Can he find Cucurella on the left? No, he can't because he wasn't even there. Basuma fouls Gallagher. Free kick to Chelsea. Yeah, FPL fella sent me a kind message, and he just said, look, I apologise for not speaking with you much. I was just hungover, I was a bit busy and everything. It's like, dude, you don't need to apologise. Like, I'm one of these people that I don't give a shit if someone doesn't talk to me or not, within the context of, what something's about. Like when I know someone's involved with something, or they've got a lot of friends to interact with. I'm a complete nobody at the end of the day, and these individuals don't technically need to talk to me other than just shaking my hand saying hello, nice to meet you, done, that's it, we move on. I'm not going to take offence to it. However, if it was for argument's sake, I'm going to pick on Dread FPL, but if Dread FPL just saw me and spoke to me for 10 seconds and then I never saw him again, I'd be thinking, oh, a bit rude, as someone says in Extras or The Office, a bit rude. But yeah, going back to why I'm doing this stream right now is just, I feel that because of what me and Jason have created from a rivalry point of view, and the fact that I am fucked off that Maddison's gone off. I mean, ironically, I was saying in the video that my plan this week is Tottenham trying to find Son, but they ain't scoring now. In fact, ironically, the surprise, the history predicting Chelsea not to lose. I am fucked off that Maddison's gone off, and the plan was to probably either look at getting an Arsenal defender in for Udogie, which is probably still going to be the case, and probably get rid of Maddison as well for potentially Martinelli. But now I'm potentially going to be forced into a move. Now, obviously, we're going to get a lot more data as the ball's played over. We got Sterling charging forward right now. As Nicholas Jackson in the middle, he's trying to. Porro sliding in. Ball cleared. Sanchez clears it. Is that a foul on Fernandes? No. As Højbjerg counter-attacking, he's got Son on the far left, but they've got 3 men at the back at the moment. Here's Kulusevski. He's got Cucurella to beat, along with about 5 other Chelsea players. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 Tottenham players. Kulusevski's main left here. Son in the middle of the box. Could he find it early? No, he doesn't. Still Kulusevski. Played out. Basuma. Shoots. Blocked. Cleared. They've got to make the most of these opportunities, Tottenham. They've got to be quick. And there's counter-attack again from Chelsea, and it's 3-on-2. All he has to do is find Jackson. It's got to be a goal. Surely Sterling, and he's fucked it up. He had Jackson, of all fucking players, he had Jackson on the left-hand side, and he could have just simply passed it into him. No. Udogie's taken out. Sterling. He's got to be careful. Udogie's on a yellow card as well. A player in which people were saying he wasn't going to start. We're concerned he may not play. When we got a red card. Udogie's sent off. Udogie has been sent off. 2 yellow cards. 2 yellows, Udogie's sent off. Foul on Sterling. I mean, it's a yellow fucking card all day. I mean, how thick can you get? How thick can you get? We're at the 54th minute mark. And Udogie's just got his 2nd yellow card. You twat. In the words of Jeff off Peep Show. You twat. Well, that's my transfer confirmed then. I mean, people were selling him anyway. But a free kick taken, ball crossed in, we got a goal. No, it's cleared off the line. Oh, God, how has he missed that? Højbjerg off the line. Who's that? Number 2? Disassi? Is that? Number 2? No, it's number 15. Is that Casado? How the hell? Ball headed down. No, it's Jackson. And it's cleared off the fucking line from... Is it Vicario that saves it? It's Vicario Højbjerg has cleared that off the line. I mean, like I say, going back to the whole Elite FPL stuff, these things are really important within the FPL community. People want to hear about this stuff, and like I say, within our small community, there are players playing right now. I mean, of all the players in the world, I mean, Gary at the moment, Harbour Boy, is the luckiest man on the planet, because I think he's the only person with a fucking player left in this game that's a differential in Sterling. How the fuck he's still got Sterling is beyond me. And Mudrik's coming on. Mudrik's coming on for number 10, I think. Is that Gallagher? Or Palmer? Fernandes is coming off for Mudrik. Got to get, well, they're going to be hitting on the, well, this is all about pace, isn't it? Mudrik's number 10, right, okay, so Fernandes is number 8. Yeah, so, like a Harbour Boy, how he's got Sterling is beyond me, and these things are within the context of mini leagues and rivalries, and why we, I suppose, enjoy playing this game is for that reason. It is the rivalries. And even when I deliberately, as I was scrolling through the past live streams in 2020, and I saw one which was entitled Dan Quitting FPL. Do you remember that? Do you remember that stream? I remember messaging Alex Rollo and asking him if he could put me together a quick... Oh, God, Mudryk has put Nicholas Jackson through. Is he offside? No, he's not. Have we got a goal? Brilliant save from Vicario. Another brilliant save. Oh, has he just shoved in Sanchez? Oh, it was an offside. I'll tell you what, Vicario is absolutely super. Shit, apparently. He's offside, Nicholas Jackson. I thought he was supposed to have speed and pace. Did nothing with that. I know, whether he was offside or not, he didn't have a clue about it. Get him off. I don't know who you're going to bring on for Jackson, but absolutely useless waste of space. But yeah, the one where Dan was thinking of quitting FPL because I think it was like game week 4, and all I was saying is apparently Son had scored 4 goals against somebody, if anybody remembers. But Son had scored 4 goals and Dan had just let him go along with many, many other people. And he just was basically saying, because this was during the coronavirus, and he was saying how much he was absolutely disgusted by how everything's going, how fantasy football is taking away his enjoyment of the game, and why he's sick to death of playing it. And by pure coincidence, I say in that specific stream that, Dan, do you remember I was talking about the fact that I was thinking of quitting FPL? Because I was sat on the toilet and I'm thinking, I'm deleting this app. Sorry, more specific. Oh, we got a ball through. Vicario coming quickly out there, stopping Sterling. Because I was sat on the toilet and I was so dejected by what had happened on that day. My finger was hovering over the Mudryk on the left-hand side. I mean, this is just going to be Rorke's drift until Chelsea score. If Tottenham hold out for this, it's going to be an incredible, incredible point for them. From going goal, Reece James there, shot across, just misses. I mean, this game has gone from potentially Tottenham winning 4 or 5-0 to 2 red cards, 3 injuries, and a 1-1 draw. And we've got substitutions now for Tottenham. It is Bentancur and I forget his name, Winks or Rogan. Kulusevski's coming off. What's his name? So Bentancur's coming off for Kulusevski, and Sarr. Is it Sarr? Yeah, Sarr's coming off for Oliver Skip. Mongo Jerry. Oliver Skip's coming on. So yeah, Bentancur and Skip are on for Kulusevski and Sarr. Good luck with that, lads. But yeah, this game has gone from genuinely a game in which Tottenham looked like they were going to be winning 4 or 5-0 to this. But I think like I said, it is, without wanting to keep going over the same ground, but it is very important to talk about things like this. And yeah, that's what I was saying. I was on the toilet with my finger hovering over the delete account for FPL. I messaged because we had at the time a WhatsApp group between me, Dan and Jason, and I legitimately put in the WhatsApp group words to the effect of, I'm quitting. I can't do this anymore. I can't do the streams. I can't do the videos. I can't play this game anymore. It's just depressing me. It's getting on my fucking nerves. And I think if Jason had just said, look, just put your phone away, just get away from fantasy football and just think about what you're going to be doing tomorrow. And I think I may have done a video or something, and sometimes Mr. Reed makes a point, like doing these videos and streams and everything. It's almost like a therapy, because you're expressing your thought processes and getting things off your chest regarding whatever you're thinking. And yeah, I think that something that I do enjoy about, especially with Elite FPL, is the fact that I am able to just hit stream, done, just get some generic image off Google and just go, fuck it, I'll hit stream, put a link into Discord, put a quick advert onto Twitter, and that's it, just hit live. And it's a testament to people that are watching this. They're engaged with whatever I'm saying. As the ball's played over the top quickly for Sterling, you just have to put it across to Jackson. He's been caught up by, is that Højbjerg? Yeah, tackled, gone out for a corner. Yeah, there's streams and videos which I think a lot of people can actually relate with, and they enjoy, and they suffer along with the ride. And I think that's the one thing I pick up with on the previous streams. And I think sometimes with a lot of people, they need to look back at things and reflect on things that they've done in the past and go, that was right, that was wrong, this is what we did well. This is what inspired me to do this. And like I said, when I watched, like 5 minutes of this stream that Jason was doing, well, not Jason, but it was Jason and myself, and listening to this Danny, and Danny was just banging on about the fact that he's going to get 50 points off his defence, and Jason's just riffing on what he was saying. Like I say, it was just a real humbling and beautiful experience. Listening in, and it really does, like I say, without going over it. And hold on a minute, Mudryk playing it forward to Nicholas Jackson, Vicario out again really, really quickly, and that's what fucking Muric did for Burnley. That's what Muric is all about. This is what fucks me off about Burnley as well. Because it was funny, because during the stream last night, the James and Sudge they were talking briefly about Burnley. And there was a basic, I can't remember the exact comment, but all I said to myself is, well, unless your company, of course, decides to change the team every 5 minutes, and every starting 11 is like pretty much different, other than ball played across, it's just Chelsea on the box at the moment. Reece James, Gallagher spins it around, Sado out to Reece James, into the box, cleared, corner. Yeah, and it's just the same. It's just like the same odd player here or there. Trafford in goal. Let me just see this corner out. It's been taken short. Ball playing around by Chelsea. Gallagher, Cucurella, and they're just playing it around. I mean, this is just mental. 11 players or 10 players in the Tottenham half, and 9 players or 8 players trying to stop Chelsea from scoring. Mudryk out wide puts the Jesus fucking Christ. Blazes it over. You've got the likes of Trafford that will guaranteed to start. Taylor is guaranteed to start. Bayer, now he's back from injury, guaranteed to start. Cullen, that's it. Four players guaranteed to start for Burnley. 2 of them aren't even fucking good enough to start for Burnley, in Charlie Taylor and Trafford. But at least Taylor's a left back. It's like James said, and it's like I agree. I'm in a confused state at the moment what I want to do with my FPL team, because I am, again, when reflecting back on listening to the video I did earlier, I'm thinking, do I just do the simple ball played over the top? Mudryk, go on. Oh, he's offside. 66 minutes. Tottenham have got, 20, well, including stoppage time, about 30 minutes to hold on. 30 minutes to hold on, because there's going to be more stoppage time added. Not as much as the first half, which was 12 minutes for crying out loud. This is just insane, this match, absolutely crazy. But, the process would be, look, just the simple one of Maddison in for Martinelli, or the other one I could do, which is the safety option, which is basically, ball played over, here's Cucurella, he just needs to shoot, maybe play it across to Sterling. He's not even done that. I mean, Jackson blocked again. I don't know how long Tottenham can hold out onto this. I have no idea how Tottenham are going to hold on to this. And they just keep coming, is Palmer. Is he going to shoot? He's trying to find a player. He finally gets there. Play back to Palmer. He could use Reece James. He does, but Reece James isn't looking for that ball, and he fouls Sanchez, who goes to the floor. But yeah, I'm looking at. It looks like I may have to do an early. When I say an early transfer, I mean in the sense of I'm gonna have to probably do Maddison out, Udogie out, and then if I can do it, it'll be Lascelles in, and I'll probably go for the safety. Unfortunately, I'll probably go for the safety in Saka. And I can do it. I can actually do that move. I could genuinely do that move if I want to. For a -4. Which is frustrating because the Martinelli one is the one that's on my mind. That's the one that's on my mind. And but I'm trying to be as cautious as I can this season. I don't need to be taking risks, and the Saka move is the safe one. That's the safe one. He's going to be up against Taylor, and you've got Martinelli who's going to play. Has Vicario gone down injured? No, he's okay. He's okay. They're just checking if he's unconscious. He's fine. Look at my fingers, look at my fingers, or as he says in Little Britain, look at my eyes, look at my eyes, look at my eyes. But yeah, this is the move I'm thinking of doing. Udogie has to go. I can only lose 0.1 on him because he's 4.8. I can't lose any more on him. Matty Cash I can leave in the team. Happily leave him in the team. Yeah, just scary. Just absolutely scary. Let's just quickly see what people are saying in the chat. Animation saying, I'm wondering if Son gets transferred out. No, he won't get transferred out. He's very similar to a lot of talisman in FPL. You want to try and keep hold of them as much as you can. And Son, you cannot get rid of. Talking of Son, he's chasing down Sanchez. Maddison, for me, he is, like I said, Maddison is the De Bruyne of Tottenham. He's everywhere. But the thing with Maddison is that he's that, let's just say an average of an assist a game, give or take, whereas Son, he's going to be, an average of, say, depending on how matches go, a minimum of a goal and maybe an assist a game. Average. For him, he's got such potential. Manchester Red saying, I'm having a 1-game point of Hoyland versus Luton and captaining him. I would not be, in the words of Jason, I would not be going anywhere near Man United players to bring in. If you've already got them, just have it and that's it, done. But I would not be worried about bringing in a Man United player. And Mudryk there, did he take out Porro? No, he's fine. Well, he's been given the foul, Porro. I would not be bringing in any Man United players. Forget it. They're shit. Oh, we can clarify that. It's a shitcom. It's a shitcom. Yeah, but whether you're in United players, your highest scoring player or not, it was by pure fortune. They were fucking garbage by all accounts, Man United. And it was just some fortuitous strike from out of nowhere that Fernandes... It's a bit like the Casado goal today. A goal from absolutely nowhere, and it just goes in the back of the net. Am I suggesting for 1 minute Luton are going to get anything from that game? No. But there's something about United at the moment, and very similar to Burnley, we're not a fucking team. As Tottenham come on the attack at the moment with Porro. He's been fouled again by Cucurella. Can they make the most of this free kick? It's just over the halfway line. Yeah, it's like Burnley at the moment. They're not a team. They're just a bunch of individuals that can play football. That's it. It's the same as Man United. They're not a fucking team. They're a bunch of individuals that are just there, and they've got... Oh, Bentancur, what the fuck was that? I know you're trying to find Son, but Jesus, it's a brick wall in front of you. I mean, I don't know what more you can do. But Luton aren't going to get battered by Man United. I can predict that. 2-0. Oh, trying to throw it through there. Trying to put it through there. Yeah, no spoilers. No spoilers, else you will be banned. You know the rules, Josh. You will be banned. This is the issue with everything. Well, now someone spoiled it. Brilliant. Incredible. Well, that's just put me off my stride now. Now I know what's going to happen. There's Tottenham, Chelsea. Here we go. Ball put through. Here we are. Jackson's going to score. Sterling with the assist. Brilliant. Jackson scores. So Gary has got his assist points for Sterling, and Jackson scored. Brilliant. Oh, it's so unfortunate. I say unfortunate. If Chelsea didn't win this game, then there are going to be serious questions asked. 2-1 to Chelsea. Jackson with the goal. Sterling assist. And now it could be ending up 3 or 4-1 to Chelsea. Manchester Red Sea, and I see United scoring 4 goals this game. I know we've been absolutely horrendous, but I feel this game we will win comfortably. You win comfortably, but you ain't going to be scoring 4 goals. Who? Who's going to score for you? Apart from your captain. Target the Burnley game. If you're going to do anything, you target the Burnley game. We are going to get... That's the game that's going to be scoring 4 or 5, if Arsenal really want to. Depending what happens in Sevilla. Depending what's happening in the Sevilla game, Arsenal are going to fucking annihilate us. I'm predicting 5-0. We're going to get told to shreds. They're looking to see if it's offside. I mean, Jackson's well offside. I mean, yeah, it's onside. Jackson's off, but... It's just... I still can't believe what's happened in this game, where we've gone from a team who should have been winning 2-0 with a Son goal, and then going on to win 4 or 5-0, to now a turnaround in which Tottenham have had 2 red cards, 2 injuries, and are now losing 2-1. And now on comes whoever that is. God knows who. So Reece James is coming off. Did okay today, Reece James. Had quite a good game. Gusto. Oh, it's Gusto. Right, Gusto's coming on. Manchester Red saying, hello Mr. Reed, I can't believe how bad this game is. Yeah, again, we've all been in this situation, but the point being, going back to the beginning of the stream, is the fact that we all had fucking faith in this game. Well, I did from a Sky point of view. I had so much faith in this game. And the only good news is that the guy that's top of the Sky game, he captained Romero. That's the only thing that I can take away from the Sky game is that the guy that's top, Captain Romero. And the thing with Sky is that you can't access everybody's team. So the guy that's top. Hold on! Goal! We got a goal! Unbelievable! Oh, he's offside. Dyer. Dyer's offside. Hold on, we got another VAR. Ball played over the top. Bentancur. Oh yeah, he's offside. Yeah, he's offside. Bentancur with a flick on. But did it come off a Chelsea player? No, it came off Bentancur. That'll be offside, unfortunately. What a finish by Dyer. Brilliant finish by Dyer. Absolute brilliant finish by Dyer. He's offside. There is no point in going to VAR. Even I can see that it's offside. It came off Bentancur. Well, they're checking now. I mean, this is going to be insane if it's allowed. But it came off Bentancur. Dyer's offside. They're saying it's really tight VAR, apparently. I don't know what's tight about it. I mean, Jason, where are you? I mean, this is just fucking insane. They're looking here at the moment. I don't know whose foot that is. Looking like they're seeing if a foot from a Chelsea player is keeping on Dyer. I mean, if this is well, quite literally, if this is allowed to stand, if this is allowed, then Tottenham have every right to go, do you know what, fuck this, we're going for it. You know how in like in Pro Evo or FIFA when you know you've got a better team, and even if you were down to 9 men, you know that you're going to beat a team. That's how I feel about this Tottenham team. Chelsea are only winning this by pure fortune. Chelsea are just, yeah, he's offside. He's offside. His kneecap. All that just to tell us about his fucking kneecap. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. Well, the Sun goal was a hairline. The Sun goal was a hairline fracture. That's what winds me up about the whole fucking thing. The Sun goal, all it was a hairline offside, and it should have stood. So from a Sky point of view, I've got a whopping 7 points. 7 points from my team. And I have no idea the team above me, because they've got their... I should really put my team as a... I don't even know how to block your team, to be honest with you. But if I somehow... Yeah, it's impossible, isn't it, to catch, because they've got the same blasted players as me. I mean, unless the 2 players above me have got Sterling or Palmer, which is very... Well, it's possible, but... Son closing down Sanchez, out to Cucurella. And now here we go again. It's just going to be a full-on Rorke's drift. Charge forward, and let's see if we can get that 3rd goal. Just put this game to bed. So Tottenham are just going to be having all men behind the ball apart from Son. Son's got the speed and the pace to cause damage, but Chelsea can have 2 players at the back to deal with Son. Cucurella out to Mudryk. Taking on 3 players. Tries to cross it in. Another foul by Poro, is it? No. Play on. Cucurella with the ball. Are they going to kick it out? Mudryk's still on the floor. Just play on, get up. He does get up. Casado. Out to Sterling on the right-hand side. Sterling assist is just... I mean, like I say, it was inevitable it was going to fucking happen. It was absolutely inevitable it was going to happen. With the way the game was unfortunately going. I mean, as it stands right now, the bonus points... Just scroll down. Palmer, Jackson, Reece James. Oh, sorry. Kulusevski. No, Palmer, Kulusevski, and Nicholas Jackson. Absolutely no. Vicario's only had 3 saves in this game. That can't be right. He's got to have had more, surely. Surely he's got to have had more. 3 saves. Doesn't make any fucking sense. Makes no sense at all that he's only had 3 saves. Yeah, Romero was a bit of a prat, wasn't he? Manchester Reds. I don't quite understand what was going for. In fact, you could apply... The reality is that the referee, like I said, he didn't take control of the game from the start. And the emotions were too high in this game, and Romero, for whatever reason, an experienced player like he did, twice, he decides to lunge in on Sterling, which... Well, as Mark Goldbridge was saying, that should have been a red card in itself. And then, 4 or 5 minutes later, he does what he does to Enzo Fernandez, and it's just... You see what he's doing. He's got the ball, but he's just followed through. And I mean, Tottenham amazingly are playing it around at the moment. I mean, can they get a break? I mean, it's very, very unlikely. Gusto has fouled... Sanchez there. He's got a yellow card as well. What? Gusto's got a yellow card. He's not happy with... Oh, it's Emerson Royal. Oh, right. It's been Emerson Royal all along. I thought it was Sanchez. So, Emerson Royal has just been booked. Has just... got Gusto booked, and now it's a free kick. Again, this is when Tottenham can be really dangerous with these set pieces. Porro puts the ball in. Bentancur. Just missed. He just needed to make connection, a proper connection with his head. It would have been 2-2. It should be 2-2. That, I mean, it's nowhere near as bad as a miss from that Darwin had yesterday. But that was very, very close to being that was a really bad miss. I know the ball came in at pace and everything, but a player of his quality should be putting that in the back of the net. Fucking hell. I mean, the crazy thing is there was a question. Oh, here we go. Sterling charging for. It's the same as before, isn't it? Is it Sterling? No, it's Gusto into Jackson. Ball cleared. Corner. Porro clearing it. I mean, there was a question or a point that Suj makes on the podcast where he said, if you were to be given the results of the matches this week, but not knowing who the goal scorers were, you're still going to captain Haaland, aren't you? Because you see it's 6-1. And then when it's revealed that what happened is... It's the same with this, isn't it? If you're seeing that it's 2-1 to Chelsea, But if you'd have known what was happening in the game beforehand, regarding before these stupid offsides and everything, honestly, the way it was going, Tottenham were going to be winning this so comfortably, and the likes of Maddison and Son really could have done some damage. Unfortunately, we ended up with a farce of a game, a complete game out of control from all sides, and it's ended up with Chelsea doing what they always do to Tottenham, which is winning. I mean, the history has it here. I think Chelsea have won 4 out of 6. And there's been a lot of them. Admittedly, there's been a lot of clean sheets in this game. But, hold on a minute. Is Mudryk gone into Vicario? It's a yellow card. It's a yellow card for Mudryk now. Yellow card for Mudryk. Going in on Vicario there. I mean, ball played over. Vicario coming out quick as ever. And Vicario just rolls over him. Nothing. No malice in it. Yeah, it's just a slight kick in the adductor. Ray saying he's enjoying the stream more than the game. Ray, mate, that is a ridiculous statement. That is ludicrous. Thankfully, the stream's ending in a minute. Podner saying Vicario's taken a beating tonight. He's played absolutely brilliantly. In fact, I could argue that Vicario could be the man of the match. Even Højbjerg's been really, really good. He's been excellent, Højbjerg, since he's come on. But Vicario, he's outstanding. Like I said, he reminds me of Muric. But Muric has got a really good feet. But Vicario, the speed that he comes out to get the ball away, but he is injured he's gone down injured at the moment. I don't know how. I mean, I don't think it's anything serious, but would it require a substitution? Have Tottenham used up all their substitutions as well? They get 3 opportunities, don't they? 9 minutes. Got another 9 minutes of misery. We've got another. Sterling's come off. Is it Chocker? Yeah. Ugo Chukwu has come on for Sterling. Ugo Chukwu has come on for Sterling. Animation saying he's going to chill and enjoy the Champions League football and come back to his team in 2 to 3 working days. Well, I did hear you on the stream last night, talking with Dan and Jason. I think all you need to worry about is which Arsenal attacker you need to be bringing in. That's all you need to worry about. Ray, which Arsenal attacker are you bringing in, Ray? You've already got Nketiah. So which one is it going to be? Oh, hold on a minute here. Palmer getting involved in something? No. Ray saying he's already got Nketiah and Saka. I think just leave it then. That's it. Done. And I'll tell you what. Putting on the captaincy on Nketiah as the ball put in. Headed over. Can Tottenham get something? Cleared. Yeah, you just need Gabriel. I think you only need 2 players minimum for the game against Burnley, and if you've already got one, it's just about who you can bring in for the other. And if I really want to attack this, I think the move for me could be Udogie and Maddison out for Saka and Lascelles. I think that could be the move. From my point of view. Here we go. Ball crossing. Gone out for a corner. No, it's not gone out for a corner. Bentancur there on the left hand side. Because if I look at your team animations, Why can I never find your blasted... There we are. So yeah, your team's fine. You got Saka and you're going to have Gabriel. That's all you need. Done. Saka, Gabriel, done. And then captain... Well, is it going to be Salah? I mean, I don't think the Salah game, or more specifically the Liverpool game against Brentford, is going to be that easy, but it's the safety option, I think. Here we go. Go on, son. Son, going through. Go on. Ah! Sanchez with the save. It was an unfortunate tame effort. There was nothing Son could do anymore. There was no way he could get anything more out of that. Oh, here we go. Chelsea, Gallagher, Jackson in the middle, goal, 3-1. Jackson scored, 3-1. Gallagher with the assist. Well, I mean, there's only so long you can hold out for against with 8 men. Just literally after Son's just ran his heart out to try and make it 2-2. It follows up with a counter-attack. Yeah. Ball play forward, Palmer into Gallagher, Jackson finished, done. I mean, I said earlier, this game's going to be ending up 3 or 4-1 with the way Tottenham are playing and the fact they're down to 9 men. And it's just, well, complete disaster, this game. Absolute disaster, this game. For Tottenham. Rob Jones saying Saka doesn't look right since signing his contract. He has not looked right all season, but he's going to be involved in a game which is going to be very profitable. That's the thing. That's all you've got to do. T. Hemming saying that Spurs would have destroyed them if they didn't have their 2 red cards. If it had been 2-0 when Son scored that perfectly legal goal, in my opinion, and it was a perfectly legal goal in my opinion, ridiculous offside rule. Ugo Chukwu has been yellow carded. They go on to win 4 or 5 now. It's a fact. Oh, I'll tell you what, on the set pieces, Chelsea are horrendous. They are awful from a set piece point of view. I mean, is anybody even thinking of Captain Haaland this week for the the last game of the weekend? Haaland away at Chelsea? Anybody? Apparently, well, there's no apparently, did he? He trained today. But they're reckoning that he's going to be rested for the Champions League game, and then he'll be back for Chelsea. I think that game's going to be really, really boring. Chelsea versus Man. Oh, bloody hell, Basuma's done well here. He's been completely wiped out, but it's no foul given. Yeah, I think that Chelsea-Man City game is going to be really, really boring. 1-0, 2-0 to Man City. Depends the kind of tempo. Oh God, the ball played over again. Is it going to be a hat-trick for Jackson? Is it going to be a hat-trick? Yep, Jackson hat-trick. 4-1. Alex Follow, I need a thumbnail for a Jackson. Nicholas Jackson. Your check's in the post. Ball played over the top from God knows who, and Jackson just puts the ball in the back of the net. 4-1. And I don't believe it. It could be Palmer. It could be Palmer with the assist. I think it could be a Palmer assist. It's funny when you actually watch the games, or when you know of people that own these particular individuals in the likes of Palmer. So I think so Mark Southern's got him, and Andy, Let's Talk FPL, they've both had him playing this week. Just two very well, the penalty, I mean, that's not fortuitous, but that assist there, absolutely laughable. And you know what makes me laugh is, like I say, the fact that my one differential on Jason goes off at half. Well, it doesn't even go off at half time, does he? Goes off on the 44th minute. I mean, Son's still running around like a lunatic. I mean, I appreciate the fact he's the captain. Mudryk has played through again. Can he make it 5? Can he make it 5? Puts the ball across. Jackson. Oh, God, he blazes it well over. It could have been 4-1, 5-1, and 4 for Jackson. I mean, I'm not being funny. He is terrible. Jackson as a striker. Yes, I got a hat-trick, but even that third goal, I mean, I'm surprised he even put that in the back of the net, like he was going to trip over his own fucking feet. Yeah, a month late. Oh, that's it. That's the game over with. Well, no, I'm being serious, Ray. That hat-trick was pants. It was, even when he scored the third goal, like I said, he looked like he was going to fall over his own feet. It's embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. And I'm not going to lie, I'm just more fucked off at the fact and came off, and it's just my only differential on Jason. And the people above me in the Tour B Elite, for example. So you've got Gary, who got 1 point from Van der Ven. 1 point from Van der Ven. Dan Endicott, he had Maddison, 1 point, because he's the guy that had the likes of Becker or Allison, Delot, Trippier, Bowen, Salah captain, Fernandez in his team. You've then got Dan, who had Romero. So we had Romero tonight, -4, and Son. $16 points, Dan. 16 fucking points. My rival in Sahil, who had Son captain. I mean, think about this. Look at this for a team here. Look at this for a team here. So my friend, or former work colleague, had Son as his captain, right? So his son got 4 points. The problem is, though, is that look who's on his team. Romero got a -4. So he cancels out Son's captaincy. So he got 0. You couldn't even make... You literally couldn't make that up. Sai, he had Maddison. Some guy called Doug Francis had Romero and Son. So he got a -2 tonight. He had Colwill as well. Colwill he had in his team. So from 3 players tonight, Doug got -2 points. I'm the big winner tonight because I had Maddison and Son. Jason, all he had was Son. 2 points like me, so I beat Jason by 1 measly point tonight. 1 point. And then I look at the moderator league because they're the only 2 leagues I look at. And the big winner is Gary, Harbour Boy, with the sterling fucking assist. He had Son and Maddison playing. and he got a sterling assist. 4 goals and 1 assist, and to be honest with you, very, very unlucky. Our man Dylan couldn't even catch me because he had the same players as me, because Poro got 0 points. Maddison and Son. Gabriel De Rop, he had Son. Who else is a close enough rival to me? Well, that's about as close. I mean, Brew, I don't even think has any Spurs players. He had Son. And just below me, our man Dylan. Oh yeah, I've just mentioned him. Yeah. And Blonde, who's top of the moderator league, she had Poro, Maddison and Son, so 3 points. So Gary caught her up by 5. So Gary goes top of the moderator league by... Well, he's actually on the same points as Blonde, because they've got exactly the same players, apart from Gary had Sterling tonight. An absolute fucking embarrassment. Cheers, Ray. Thank you. Thank you. Animation's got 14. Scotty's saying he's got 25 points on the bench. The Cape FPL, 20 points, worst ever game week. 20 points on his bench. I may change the stream name. Can I do that now? Can I do this? I think I may be able to. Mad Game Week. Mad Game Week ends with Mad Game. Mad Game Week ends with Mad Game. Save. Right. Cheers, everybody. I'm going to go to bed. As ever, if you do enjoy the stuff that me and Jason are producing, please make sure you're hitting the like button. Make sure you're hitting the subscribe button. It'd be really nice to actually get to 7,500 subscribers. So it'd be really cool if people just hit the subscribe button and join in the fun and join the journey with myself and Jason. As ever, appreciate you joining into this impromptu stream, and I'm going to go to bed, and probably going to be some members video tomorrow. Who knows? Cheers all. See you later.